I have the great pleasure today of introducing my good friend Kevin Zucker. Kevin is the owner of Operational Studies Group, a game company. This is the name of his game, Napoleon's Quagmire. Kevin does pretty much solely Napoleonic period games. If I were to describe Kevin's design, approach, philosophy, he's very dedicated to trying to replicate historical events. Kevin also wants his games to be playable, to be entertaining, and to be teaching tools. And I think he's very effective at those things. Unique, from my perspective, in this little wargaming industry. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Kevin Zucker, the owner of Operational Studies Group, OSG Games.
So I was studying piano. I was working 4 hours a day at the front desk, and I did that for a couple of years, and then decided to switch from piano to composition, which is no money. I mean, there's no jobs for
Not
composers.
like gaming.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I mean, I had no sense. If I was going to make a decision based on money,
Right.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was a strange time because all of my thoughts about what I thought I was doing, I wasn't doing. Because I guess I really didn't think that's not really what I want to do. You know, the mobile music. I could have made a career out of that.
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah. You know, but that wasn't what I wanted to do either.
So that's interesting. So what you're saying is there was a part of you that said, I'm a musician, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I'm not actually a game designer, that's what I am. But then you went to school for it.
Well, you know, it's funny because the skills that I'm using to make games are the same skills.
Well, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, in your head, like, I'm trying to figure out what your 30-year-old head was saying to you. You know, like you had
my
this
30-year-old
feeling.
saying was, if I don't go cold turkey and get war games out of my life completely, I'll never make music.
Right.
Because that energy, that creative energy, is going to go
there.
So I remember I got rid of all my Napoleon books. I got rid of all my war games. I had overlooked one counter. One playing piece.
That's all
It was
took.
in my desk. And it all grew back from there. See, the thing is, you can't throw it away.
Right.
You can't throw away what really belongs to you.
Right. That's true.
That's what I found out.
So you were sort of saying to yourself, I want to be a musician. That's my future, and this thing over here is distracting me. So I'm going to get rid of the thing that's distracting me, so I can do the thing that I know that I'm meant to do.
Or what I think I had a lot of shoulds.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But so this is a big should for you. Was I should be a musician.
I should be.
I should not be a war game designer.
Right, that's it.
I'm going to put this thing away. I'm going to burn everything, and I'm going to do the thing I should do.
Right.
So when you went to school, were you like all in? Did it feel?
Chris, I would go into the library and they had great section on Napoleon, and I would go in there and I would sit there and read Napoleon books.
So
while I was in college for music.
So it was telling. So there was a party that was telling you that music wasn't the thing that was. You weren't all in because you still had a big piece of yourself over.
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, I was torn.
Yeah.
I was torn. It's like having two lovers.
Yeah.
Which one do I really love?
This
Well, I love
is
both
the
of them.
respectable girl that I really know that I should be with. This is the wild woman who I'm kind of crazy for, but it's probably wrong for me.
Right. This is a big disaster.
I'm going to say good no to her, and I'm going to go with the respectable.
Right. But then I keep calling the other one.
What was your relationship to the music at that point? What did it feel like?
it didn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel good.
Did you feel pressure? Did you feel
Yeah,
like expectation?
I felt all that. I felt I can't do this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
you struggled.
I fought the good fight.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
And then finally, in '97, I was like, you know what? This is going nowhere.
Yeah.
I decided I'm going to start my own company.
Mm-hmm.
Where I want to talk about is 2008. There was a major collapse in the economic system. For 30 days, I did not have one single order.
Wow.
So I was like, what am I going to do? So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to close the doors. I'm going to sell this merchandise 50% off, sell what I can. I'm going to landfill the rest of it, and I'm done. But to my surprise, I sold all that shit.
Right.
I sold
Pretty
everything. So the year 2009 was the year when I was retired again from wargaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing flower remedy consulting.
Right.
People would come and they'd say, oh, I've got, this back or this or that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I would talk to them like my acupuncturist talked to me. I'd say, well, when this came on, what was going on in your life?
Right.
Well, I was getting a divorce. Or, I got fired. If you don't realize what you're doing, then you do it automatically.
Right.
You need a greater state of awareness to say, what is my role?
Right.
Like in my own healing, I went every week for 7 years to acupuncture. And towards the end, I would go on the table and I would start to cry, like weeping. So angry that I didn't have my own offspring. So that was wild. So, right away, that was a wake-up call. But then I learned a lot on the year off when I was doing the flower remedies.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I learned, most of the healing process is love. Like 95%.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I learned in my year.
Describe that for a minute.
Being able to heal means to be able to have that love energy coming through you.
So do you think people block it?
Yeah. That's the whole thing.
Right. You were feeling like you were blocking that prior to leaving OSG.
I felt like that even though people love the games, there was something missing.
Mm-hmm.